Hi, Tigers and Dragons. Master C here, ready for another really fun class. We've got some cool stuff going on for Sparring Week this week, so I can't wait to get into it. Now, a couple of things you're gonna need. You're gonna need maybe like 2 stuffed animals today. A noodle would be nice, a target or a pillow, and then you're gonna need some belt pieces or some socks or something like you can kind of use as belt pieces for some belt sparring. Now, before we actually dive into the class, I want to tell you about something else really cool that we're doing this week. So today's Monday, but tomorrow, Tuesday at 5 o'clock, we are going to do a little chat and play some games. We'll do it live on Zoom. Again, that's 5 o'clock on Tuesday this week. It's not going to be super long. It's going to be like 15 or 20 minutes. So be on the lookout for an email from Master Cosby that has that information and the meeting code. And again, I know not everybody will be able to make it, so certainly you don't have to be there, but I just would love to see you guys and have a little fun. So if that's something you'd like to do, then I'll look forward to seeing you tomorrow. But for now, let's bow in our class. So you guys can repeat after me. Everyone say feet together.
Feet together.
Hands by your side.
Hands by your side.
Eyes straight ahead.
Eyes straight ahead.
And bow.
And bow.
Good. Turn and face the flags. Right hand over your heart. Kooky barre.
Kooky barre.
Paro.
Paro.
Good. Face the pictures of the Grand Masters. Kwanjanim. Chariot.
Chariot.
Kunye.
Kunye.
Face right here. Chariot. Kunye.
Kunye.
Good. Before we get into the first part of our warm-up, you know, we've started this kind of history now of having cow jokes, and one of our students sent one in, so thank you, Ben, for sending this one in here. It is, what do cows like to read in the morning? They read well, you know I'm going to tell you at the end, right? So get some of those stuffed animals that you have. Go ahead and put one, kind of spread them out so they're maybe about the distance that like a good horse stance would be for you. We're going to start off with some kind of agility and sparring footwork type movements. These are called side to sides. All right, we'll build on this, but for the first round, you're going to start over at 1. Hands are up in a defensive posture. You're just going to hop over to the other one and back. One side, other side. One side, other side. I'm going to give you 20 seconds for this, and I'll see you right back here. Great job with round 1, guys. For round 2, oh yeah, we are bringing out the motivator. So you're gonna need one of your people at home to help you with this. If they have a noodle, awesome, that would be great. If you have something else that's kind of like long and not too painful to get hit with, that would be great too. Or they can kind of just use their hand if they're moving nice and slow. So I'm gonna turn my back for this one, but here's kind of how it's gonna work. This time, when I hop to one side, Master Cosby's gonna swing and I'm gonna squat under. Hop the other side, she swings and I squat under again. So if I do it a couple times, it might look something kind of like this. Oh. Oh. And so on. So I'll give you guys 20 seconds on the clock. Have a little fun with that one, and I'll see you right back here. All right, guys, final round for our side to sides. Before, we were just hopping. Then we added hop and squat. Notice how I'm kind of pushing off with one leg. That is going to be tricky for the little ninjas, but I have a feeling they can handle it. Now for this last round, I'm going to hop to the side, squat under the noodle, and then my partner's going to have a target or a pillow or something like that that I can kick. I'm just going to do a front kick. Boom, right on the target. So I'm not kicking super hard. I'm just kind of moving, squat, boom, and kick. It's my choice each time which leg I decide to kick with, but I would encourage you to do some kicks with one leg, some kicks with the other. It's going to look something like this. Oh, you want me to face towards this side? Yeah. Okay, so over here, I'm going to hop to the side, squat under, and front kick. Hop to the side, squat, kick. Boom, boom. And So on. So for this last round, I'm gonna give you guys 30 seconds, work hard, and come on back. Great job with that side to side sequence. We are going to reorient our animals, guys, and we're gonna go front to back this time. So I'm gonna move one of my little pigs right up here in front. Other little pig right back here to the back. Again, they don't have to be super far apart. I might want a little more than that maybe. But the idea for the first round, hopping forward, hop back. Landing on one leg each time, keeping my hands up the whole time, making sure I don't step on my friends. All right, 20 seconds on the clock. Have some fun, and we'll see you back here. All right, guys, round two for forward and back. I kind of reoriented my pigs again. I think it'll be easier for you to see this if I turn sideways. So I got my awesome partner here again with the noodle. This time I'm gonna start at the animal that's close to my partner. She's still doing those horizontal swings. When she swings at me, I'm going to hop back. When she draws back again, I hop forward. Back and forward. Back and forward. Back and forward. Notice how I'm keeping my hands up the whole time. All right, 20 seconds on the clock, guys. We'll see you right back here. Round three, guys, final round for these front to backs. My partner's here with the noodle again, and they have a target this time. So I'm starting in close. When she swings horizontally, I gotta hop out of the way. Then she'll put the target up. Notice I'm too far to hit it from here. So I gotta hop back forward and kick. She swings, I get out of the way, target comes out, move back into kick. Boom, 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 and so on. Since this is the last round here, we're gonna give you those 30 seconds again. Work hard. All right, guys, we're gonna work on some sparring. We will be doing some belt sparring today. Now, a lot of you guys picked up those at-home training kits. I think there were a couple of belt pieces in there for most of them. If you didn't pick one up or you just want more belt pieces, you can certainly use lots of other things. Before we had belt pieces, I think we might have even used socks at one point in time. So you can use socks, or if you have like flag football type things, obviously you could use those flags, or like a tape or like a little washcloth. So there's lots of things that you could use as belt pieces. For parents also, if you don't train, if you don't have a dobok or karate belt, you can tuck these into like your pockets on your pants. You can call it pocket sparring. So you can put like one each of your front pockets. If you have a back pocket, you could slide one right in there. So you could have belt pieces in your pockets. Now here's the challenge for the very first round. The little ninjas, their job is to be on offense only. So parents at home or siblings that are helping them, you're going to have the belt pieces on you in your pockets, or if you do train, in your belt, and your little ninja is going to try to grab them up. So I'm going to grab up Master Cosby here, and she is going to be the student, and I'm going to be like the parent, I guess. So I've got the belt pieces here. Now, since she's on offense only, I want to make it a challenge for me. I don't want it to be where I can easily keep her away if she was much smaller than me, that by just, running away from her. So I can only move my feet a little bit, and I have to have my eyes closed. So if the ninja's really sneaky, they may be able to snatch those up without me even noticing. Now, parents, you might actually want to peek just a little bit so that you don't step on them. Some of them are quite sneaky. Okay, so anyway. So for this round, I've got my hands up. I'm ready to defend. The little ninja's over here. So, well, they're already starting close enough to grab it. You just got to move back a little bit or something, right? So I've got my eyes closed. I'm really listening. Good. Oh, no. Oh, she's trying to distract me by flapping over there. So I obviously didn't step at all. You can move some because it'll be really hard if you can only move your hips, but feel free to move around a little bit and have some fun with this, guys. Get in, you can do several rounds if you want. I've got a few more iterations of this drill that we're gonna work, so feel free to pause the video. I'll put a little screen up, but you can pause it for a few minutes if you wanna play this for several rounds, and then I'll see you back here for the next step in just a moment. All right, guys, round two. First of all, I hope you had fun with that first round. Now, round two, this time the ninja is gonna be on defense only. Before they were on offense, now they are on defense. So my job is to try to get the belt pieces from them. So if you're tiny again.
Hard to help.
Now, there's no need for her to have her eyes closed. Okay, I'm a lot bigger in this scenario, so it should be, I should have quite the advantage. Now, here's the challenge for me or for you as the parent there is when I snatch a belt piece, I cannot be rough with them. I can't like grab them and like sling them around and then grab it. I have to try to grab that belt piece without really touching them much at all. That will be my challenge. So if I go to reach in and grab the belt piece, if she touches me, I have to pull my hand back, okay? I can't just be stronger and just like push through that and grab the belt piece. So we're moving around a little bit. I'm trying to be quick to snatch it. She's able to block. Yeah. Obviously, I can move at any speed that I need to that makes sense for my partner. Right? If I'm working with somebody that's really young, then I'm not going to go whipping in there. I'm going to go nice and slow. They'll get a good block. All right? So take a few minutes, guys. You can pause it on this next freeze frame and have a little fun with round two. Awesome, guys. Final round for our belt sparring for today, or our pocket sparring as we were calling it. So you are going to need probably at least like 4 belt pieces or a belt piece sock combination for this one. We worked on offense, we worked on defense. Of course, now we're going to put it together, okay? So if Master Cosby is a student and I was like the parent, she would obviously be smaller than me and we'll be moving around. I don't need to keep my eyes closed this time because I can imagine that would be a hard challenge trying to get to that belt piece without being able to see. But I still need to be super gentle. If I reach in and she blocks, I have to pull back. Okay? I'm trying to move around. The ninja on this side, it's hard when she's on her knees, but she should be trying to move with her forward and back movement or her side to side type movement instead of just walking around or running around. So we're both on offense, we're both on defense, all at the same time. It's like a full-on belt spar. So we will be moving. Ah, she got that block on me. Oh, I thought she got good, nice. And we will continue playing. So get a few rounds of this, guys. Come right back. Got a fun finish for you today. And we'll see you back here in a few minutes. I hope you had a great time with all the sparring today. I do have a little bit of a game / challenge for you to finish. We are going to be doing some breaking today. Now, you may be wondering, how are we going to do that? We may not have boards. You have something that you can use. It's quite precious, in fact. We're going to be doing some paper breaking. Now, I'll grab a couple of my materials here. So, first thing I would recommend would be like a piece of paper towel. Right, real simple. I know paper towel and toilet paper are exceedingly difficult to come by and very, very valuable, precious right now. But we're going to use these as a breaking kind of material for us for today. So I'll borrow Master Cosby. Obviously, lots of techniques that we could use. We could use punches or elbows or front kicks. You'll find the paper towel can tear relatively easily, so it's a good place to start. So let's say that maybe Master Cosby was trying to do her elbow strike, this inward elbow we worked on some week or so ago. She's coming through.
And parents, whenever you're doing the holding, make sure that you keep it taut, right? So I don't want you to rip it, but looser is harder. So keeping it taut is something that you want to think about when we're trying for the breaking. You want me to break?
Yeah. Oh, no problem, right? So come right through with elbow strike, or if you want a little bit more challenge, good. We could use like loose leaf paper or printer paper. So this is actually pretty tough. If she's holding it here and I'm using something really flat like a punch, this can be really difficult. That paper can give me a fair amount of resistance. If I was doing something like a spear strike, obviously that would likely cut it and it would tear through easily. So if your ninja wants a little bit more of a challenge, right, maybe angle down, I'll do a little front kick, then boom, we can be kicking at it, right, with the printer paper. So that is actually a pretty fun challenge for breaking, and I have a feeling your ninjas will have a good time with it as well. Let me get one more shot of it.
Oh, he wants it.
Good. So it should be a lot of fun. We'll finish off our cow joke here. It was, what do cows like to read in the morning? The moose paper, of course. Thank you, Ben, for saying that one in. And we'll see you guys again a little bit later in the week.